These are the game components as to be found in the box. Playing cards, elemental compass. Players can only play cards showing the same element as where their marker is situated. At the beginning of each round, a player may move his or her marker one step left or right on the compass. Quintessens and dragon cards. The card showing the quintessence symbol is the starting point for the game. Quintessence and dragon cards are wild cards representing any element. Dragon cards are won by being the first player to distill a specific purified element. There's a maximum of one unplayed dragon quintessence card per player. Markers. The markers are used to mark a purified element distilled by the player. The number of unused markers in front of a player also determine how many cards in one's hand may be exchanged for new ones from the top of the deck. Aleph card. This card determines the order of play when moving the markers on the compass. At the end of each round, the Aleph card moves to the player who played last. The first player to distill 4 purified elements wins the game. 1. Renew and exchange cards. You may discard as many cards as you have unused markers in front of you, and then replenish your hand until you have 6 cards. 2. Move the elemental compass marker. 3. Determine the order of play. All players choose from their hand a starting card. They place it face down in front of them. Then all cards are revealed. The player with the lowest number on his or her card gets to start. In case of a tie, the player with the Aleph card goes first. 4. Play cards. The first card you play must be placed next to a card already on the table. You can play as many cards as you wish, as long as it touches the card you played last and it has a higher number than the preceding card. Your aim now is to distill elements by playing cards. When you play a card that completes a triangle of 4 cards of an identical element, a purified element has been distilled, and you may claim it by placing a marker on the central card. However, each purified element may contain a maximum of 1 quintessence card. Also, watch out for pools. A pool consists of triangular cards of the same element with a long side in common. Within a single pool, you can only have 1 purified element marker per player. Also, please note, quintessence cards do not connect pools. After distilling a purified element, your turn ends immediately. Transmutation is a useful technique for stealing another player's marker. You do it by replacing a triangular card with a card of a new element type. However, you can only do this if 2 sides of the card to be transmuted are bordered by a card of the new element type, and the new top card must have a higher number than the transmuted card below. Please note, a quintessence card can never be placed on top of another card. After transmutation, the once purified element is no longer pure. You may now seize your opponent's marker and place it in front of you. The marker now counts towards the number of cards you are allowed to exchange at the start of your next turn. The game ends when a player distills his or her 4th purified element.